Okay, you guys, it looks like we are live. I'm just waiting for it to hook up to my iPad. Oh yeah, here we go. Good morning, good morning. I'm Brenda Hillard. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am located in north central Minnesota. Today it is cold and cold here. And we even had sundogs showing this morning. If you don't know what sundogs are, they're pretty awesome. They're like these rainbow orbs on each side of the sun as it comes up. This morning's project is going to be a card. Hey, good morning, Ginger. Yeah, one thing I'm going to ask people hopping on, be sure to like, share, and comment. That helps build my audience, which is the purpose, right, of... I remembered. Yay, Joyce. Good morning. So, coffee, and I have my Christmas mug. This Christmas mug, I've had it for years, and I had it when we still had our kittens, and I just loved the meowy Christmas and a happy meow year. But we no longer have our kitties. They all, as they say, crossed the rainbow bridge. And now we have this adorable little puppy, but she's not allowed down here when I'm live because she gets a little crazy. Sometimes she's here, but today she's not. So, all right. What is happening? There's a lot that happened this week. If you're a demonstrator, you know that the pre-order came on December 1st, where you can order from the mini catalog, the new one, and then you earn Sale-a-bration too. So Sale-a-bration is coming, and it starts on January 5th. The other thing that's happening is the last chance sale in the mini catalog, so be sure to get there. There are a few items that are already sold out. I can just run through those really quick. But the Santa Express Memories and More cards and envelopes are sold out. The adhesive backed sequins and gems are sold out. The Flat Jingle Bell Trinkets, which I'm using on my card today, are sold out. The glimmer paper, the Lights Aglow 6x6 designer series paper, the snowflake 12x12 vellum sold out. So stuff is going fast. Rustic pumpkin dies are gone, as well as the witch builder hat, or the witch hat builder punch. That's how it's said. So, if you still have stuff on your wish list from the mini catalog, even though it says that it goes through January 4th, that is only while supplies are limited now that the last chance is on. So get there and take advantage of the last chance. I feel like it's kind of dark down here in my studio this morning. I guess that helped a little bit. All right, so if you're on, be sure to say hi. I'm seeing different numbers in different places. It looks like we're doing well with our video this morning, so life is good. Let's switch down to our workstation. Okay, you can see I got a jumble bumble mess here. That's because I was supposed to finish this card yesterday and I didn't. So, let's start by going through our projects first. And is what we're going to, or our products, I should say. So we're going to be using the Jingle 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 stamp set. And I know that a lot of you have the Jingle Jingle because I had it. Good morning, Beth. I had it as a host gift a couple months ago, and I know there were a handful or more of you that qualified with my host code. So, you know, I always start out with my host code up at the top, but I will include it in the description on of the video on Facebook and also on YouTube when I upload it to YouTube later. Okay, so jingle, jingle, jingle. And then I have these, and I feel like I don't use them nearly enough. The beautiful basic border dies. You get 6 different edges. Let me bring in the one that I have sitting here on my die cutting machine. So today I'm going to use this little stitched zigzag. You guys, these add so much fun to your card. So let me show you what I've got going with that. Look at the ink colors, and really we use very little, but we're going to be using Real Red, Pumpkin Pie, Crushed Curry, Balmy Blue, and Shaded Spruce, and of course our Memento ink pad. Alright, our pieces. Ooh, I can see it's interrupting. Shoot. Okay, well, hopefully. Good morning, Carol. Welcome. All right, so our pieces that we have are Shaded Spruce, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just kind of watching my video here as we go along, and I hope it just keeps moving smoothly. I have a piece of basic white. You're going to need 2 of these, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And I have a piece of Poppy Parade that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. What else did I have? I'm missing a piece. Oh yeah. Then I have scrap pieces of Poppy Parade, and I have a piece of basic white that measures 3 1/2 by 3. So I just need to cut one more of those. Sorry about that. 3 1/2 by 3. Alright. So let me add that on here for any of you that are writing down the measurements. And then again, this one was just a scrap, okay? There's that. Okay. I think we're ready. So we have our card base, right? And you wanted to cut 2 of these. I should write on there, cut 2. All right. And you know that I put all the measurements up on my YouTube channel along with the supplies. So I'm going to add my stamp and seal. And this is just going to go right on the inside of our card. Because I'm using such a dark card base, I need a light insert to put my sentiment and my message. Okay? Alright. Then I'm going to take my piece of 4 by 5 1/4. And, oh, I forgot to tell you, one of the other products is this Whimsical Woodland 3D folder. This is fun. This is what it looks like. I think you can see the embossing on there with the trees. So I had already run that through. This is a 3D embossing folder. So you just use the platform and plate number 4 in the new stamp and cut and emboss machine. So is what I'm going to do with that is just lightly add. And when I say lightly, the reason is I don't want to press too hard because I don't want to take away from the embossing on my cardstock. And because we cut this at that 5, whatever it was, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, we get that really nice, just little 1/8 inch of a border on there. So that's going to go on our card like so. And then on our 3 by 3.5 inch piece, the 3.5 is going to go across our card this way. Okay, so and what I'm going to do is stamp this first. So I've mounted the inside piece of the jingle. I didn't do the outline, just the inside. And using shaded spruce, and I need my Versamark pad. I'm going to, I don't know if you've seen this done before, but if I ink this up first with Versamark, it makes my stamp a little bit more sticky, a little juicy. And then if I take it into my shaded spruce and just move it around, I get a really nice ink. And when I stamp, I'll show you here in just a second. I have one over here that I did that has a little bit of a boo-boo on it. But when I take this down, I get a nice stamped image. You can see on here that this is lighter and this one's darker. So by using the Versamark first, and then it works really well on solid stamps just to help get a better, darker coverage. I hope I'm making sense with that. Bringing this in, inking it up with the Versamark. Now I did clean my pad in between because you don't want that green on your Versamark pad. And then we're going to ink this up really well. And I'm just going to stamp it right down here. Okay, so we get our jingle jingle. If you have solid image stamps, give that a try. It works pretty well. Alright, let's bring in our memento. And I have the string of lights from the stamp set here. I'm just going to ink that up and stamp it right in the middle here. Okay. I love those little strings of lights. I think they just add so much to the card. Now here comes the crazy part. We're going to do red, crushed curry, balmy blue, and I chose to ink them just to get the colors, but you could also use your Stampin' Blend alcohol markers or colored pencils within the blender pen, so whatever you choose. Then this little piece right here in your stamp set is to color these bulbs. So I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to do the light colors. So there's our crushed curry. And I'm going to do next the balmy blue. I'll do the orange. I am cleaning my stamp in between. Next I'm going to do the real red. And then last we'll bring in that shaded spruce color again. Only this time I do want to take just a little scrap paper and I'm going to stamp off and then on, just so it's lighter. Okay? And this doesn't, the color stamp doesn't fit exactly inside, but it gives it kind of a good look, like it's glowing. Now the next step, and I'm sorry, I had this card ready to go before I knew that the little flat jingle bells were going to retire. But I took two, hopefully you got them before they were gone, because they're super cute. I took two of them and I just threaded them on the In Color twine combo pack. I picked the Sweet Sorbet. It's close enough to Poppy Parade and Real Red that it worked just fine. I want to flip that over, and then I'm going to thread through. How is everybody this morning, by the way? Are you able to be home and stay warm, have a hot cup of coffee? We're having dinner tonight with some friends, and it's like, ooh, it's cold. I don't want to go outside, but we have to get used to it, right? Or we'll be homebodies for many months. Well, you can see I'm having a little trouble threading there. Part of the problem is my nails are just like way too long. They're getting taken care of on Thursday was the soonest I could get in with my little gal. Okay, I'm going to tie, and you could do just a knot. I'm going to try to get this little bow on there. I love bows, you know that. You see me do bows a lot. Okay, so I've got my little bow, and I'm just going to trim my ends here. Okay, and then let's bring in our glue dots. I'm just going to pick one up on each of the backs of the bells, and then when I push those down, they'll sit really nice on our card front. So there's our jingle jingle. Alright, so next are cutting our borders, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to bring in my mini. You guys, next month, ooh, I'm so excited. I'll be right there. I'm just looking for my cutting. Oh, here they are. I was just looking for the cutting plates for my mini. I thought I had them here and I didn't. But next month, when you join my team during Sale-a-bration, you are going to get your choice of a, I shouldn't say your choice. They are making a special mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss. It's going to be one of the new colors coming up. It's called Boho Blue. It's really pretty. And you'll be able to see it. If you have placed an order with me in the past year, you were on my mailing list to receive a catalog. I shouldn't say a catalog. You will be receiving this beautiful mini catalog, January to April of 2023, and the Sale-a-bration brochure in your mailbox. If you have not placed an order with me and you would like a catalog, please reach out to me and I will be sure to get you one. Okay, so what did I do with it? A little stitch zigzag. Now this is the basic border dies. I'm just going to lay this on like so. Put my cutting plate on the top and run it through. And then we're going to bring this back and look at these fun borders, you guys. I'm going to do the same thing to this other edge, okay? And then I'll show you what I do to get, I thought this zigzag was perfect. It kind of reminded me of like the Elf look with the jingle jingle, and I don't know, just my card kind of reminded me of Elf, the movie Elf, and Christmas elves. Alright, so I'm just running that through with the die on the other edge. So I'm going to end up with a piece that looks like this, and you're like, wow, that's not what your card looked like. Well, let me show you now what we're going to do. So we're going to bring in our trimmer, and I'm just going to kind of center this up, no exact measurement, and I'm just going to cut, and now I have a strip to do a border on each edge of our card. So I'm going to run my stamp and seal, and I'm just going to set this on where I want it, and I'm going to put one on this edge, and again just putting it, kind of lining it up where I want it. That looks good. So now when I flip it over, I can just take my snips and clean up these edges. And you notice I didn't go edge to edge because I really didn't want those crazy little points like that. So let's see, we'll go this way. I am so right-handed, it's ridiculous. Okay, so now we've got our piece that looks like this. And that's going to go on top. And then that is going to go onto our card. Now, when I did this on my first card, I didn't like how white, like the white on white. So is what I did is, remember that piece measured 3 by 3.5? I am going to show you something that you can try and just see. I thought it really made the card pop, but you tell me what you think. So I'm going to cut another piece that measures 3.5 by 3. No. I want it to, I'm going to try 3 3/4 by 3. And I'll show you what I've got, my thought is here. So this one is 3 3/4 by 3. So now I should have just a little bit that sticks out on each side of my jingle. I think I'm going to like this a lot better. I'm just going to hold it in place first. And now when I put it on here and then on here, it gives it that bigger pop, don't you think? I think the green, for sure. So is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some Stamp and Seal to the back of my piece here. And I'm just going to center this up the best I can. There. So I have just that little 1/4 of an inch on each side. Now, using my dimensionals, I'm just going to pop this piece up so that we have some dimension to our card. So let's put this on. Like that. And then we'll put the whole thing down. Just like that. So there's our Jingle Jingle card. And on the inside, there's this cute little sentiment that says all the way. So if you wanted to, you could again add just, that's the wrong one. Here it is. So you could do jingle, jingle, jingle and add the sentiment just all the way, which we could do. And I'm going to use again the shaded. I like the, let's see. Maybe I'm going to stamp again the all the way with Memento black ink. And maybe just to add some color. Oh, hi Karen. I missed you last week. Thank you for your compliment. You are always so kind. All right, so I'm going to add the Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. And I'm just going to add a jingle up here. So now, I'll close this because did you see me just about put my card in there? So now I have Jingle, Jingle, Jingle all the way. So there's the card for today. Coffee and Create with Brenda. I should start numbering my episodes. Maybe I'll do that in 2023. I'll start with episode 1, episode 2, although I don't know for sure if I'll really do that. It seems like it would be just more to keep track of. So, I hope you love today's card. I hope you'll give it a try. And happy card making, you guys. I still have a lot of Christmas cards that I need to get done here in the next few days so that I can get them out in the mail and in time for Christmas. So, all right, I'm going to put this up one more time. I've got my December host code right up here. And of course, guess what else? My 12 Days of Christmas gift away, all the names are in. And the drawings are going to start on December 10th. They go from the 10th to the 21st. So each Saturday I will announce the winners. And then too, if you look on my newsletter, you will see that I am not going to be doing, I will not be doing Coffee and Create on December 24th or December 31st. I'm just going to observe the holidays, and then I will be back with the next coffee, and I'll be here next week and the following week. So there's 2 more episodes coming up, but then I'm going to be off for 2 weeks and come back on January 7th. I'll do reminders next week too, but I just wanted to throw it out there so that everybody has a heads up. Okay, happy card making, happy stamping, happy crafting. I hope you are gaining on your holiday projects, and I will see you. Actually more than likely later today live or tomorrow. I have got my giant box of goodies from the new catalog, so I'm going to kind of do a box opening and show you some of the projects or some of the products, okay? All right, bye for now.